Hi, I am Roxy. I am here to ask you to do something for Steve6464. Can you watch as much of the video that you can? Then before you leave a comment. Make it a critique, a constructive criticism. Thanks. Oh, he's about to start. Bye.
Foxtrot Delta Tango 123 123. Foxtrot Delta Tango. Foxtrot Delta Tango 123 123. Can you hear me? Hey, I am back. I am Steve6464. I've been away for the last 3 weeks. The first 2 weeks were I took a trip out east. Spent some time in DC, which you'll see some of the results of that shortly. And last week I just needed to recover from my time off. So welcome back, and welcome back. Please comment in the chat or the comments. And before we get started, let's review 3 weeks ago. Foxtrot Delta Tango. Let's try the sound there. If it's too loud or too soft, please let me know. I can adjust the sound, but you know, I'm probably going to be turning it off one more time anyhow. You may have noticed I have moved up the Steve's Nose camera to the back of my work table, so that should give you another view. Let me know if you like it or not. And of course, we are still working on our project. This is season 13, part 23. Season 13 of Let's Build This, part 23 of a 15-year-old project. And there she is. So yes, I was off. I was in DC. One of the places I went was Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, and when I was there, you'll never guess what they had on display. Let's take a look. Okay, Foxtrot Delta Tango, Foxtrot Delta Tango, Foxtrot Delta Tango. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? All right, let's try it there. So yeah, they had a Sopwith Camel, although they had it painted. I think probably what would be olive drab, all one solid color. I'm still going to do the camouflage color. So I'll be able to refer to that for detail and stuff, maybe. We'll see. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, any cameras get bumped? Doesn't seem to be. So, had an unfortunate thing happen. And it's a good thing I painted the wheels camouflage because the hubcap came off. So after we filter our thinner, we get to reglue that back on. Alright, so I need my coffee filters. tissue paper in a bit. I think after all this time I'd be more organized. But no. And I have two. Now I have one. Set this to the side. Grab my filter. Fold the filter into quarters. Dimes are too small. 50-cent pieces are too big. Quarters are just right. Alright. It's looking clearer. Sitting for 3 weeks, it should have precipitated. Alright. Okay, that will get a warm water rinse. This will get a warm water rinse. And I already need my drink. Here it is. Okay, before I get any further, why does this keep turning off? Nope, don't want that. Do want this. Hello. Okay, so far so good. Wasn't it registering that there's 2 viewers? Don't know. YouTube does a lot of strange things. Let me check one thing over here. Okay, great. Now it's showing 2 views. Alright, so first thing we want to do is fix this, which means we need our plastic glue. Here it is. Yeah, you can see what's going on. Right? And plop that back on. Put my glue away. Clean up. Squeeze out. Right. And let's hope that works. I thought I had thinner available. Apparently not. Quickly wipe off the glue off my fingers. Yeah. There we go. I don't have water. A little alcohol. Okay. And there we go. Just this camera. And you don't actually see me anymore in the upper left. You do see me from the back of the table camera. Well, that's fine. That's good enough. You didn't come here to see me. You came here to see the plane get built. So let's get our brush. And our X-Acto knife. And let's try trimming up the hangover from 3 weeks ago. Without poking a hole. Well, we don't want a hole poked. It's almost a good idea. It's almost a good idea to do this upside down. But there's no stability with it. You know, maybe it's time for a new blade. Put it somewhere safe until I can take the time and wrap it up properly. It's probably something I should do right away. Right? Then that way I don't forget, and it doesn't cause an accident. If you ever drop a sharp object, do not try catching it. Just get out of the way and let it fall to the floor. And then when it's stopped, then pick it up. Patience is not only a virtue, it is safety. Alright, now this I can throw out. And the cameras don't have to stay at one position the whole time. Alright? We can move them around. maybe I could just glue this under. Alright. This is where the window goes, but I'm not going to cut that out until it's all been shrunk and doped, etc. Right. Okay, so let's turn this around forward. Thought I saw something I wanted to put more dope on. Oh well. As I work, I'll find it. Yeah, let's put a little dope there. Okay. So let's do this section, which you can't see because it's under the top wings. It's nice. Maybe we can do something like this. Yeah, still really can't see that. Oh well. You can probably see it from the back camera. And a little bit from the upper left camera. So, okay, let's do it. So this is, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. Maybe. So we can want you know what? 8.5. Still 8.5 in the back. Oh, more than 8.5 in the back. It is 8 3/4. Okay. 8 3/4 by. Add the 1. Or subtract the 1 by 5 inches. 8 3/4 by 5 inches. Do I have that much in the original piece of tissue? And we want the grain. No, this isn't enough. Way too small. This is only 4 1/4. This end would be fine. Alright, so let's grab the new sheet of tissue paper. And I was using as a cutting board this thing. No, you see me in and out of that. Okay. And the grain on the tissue paper is running this way. Right. This way. So we want and I have my big triangle here also. So what did I say? I said 8 3/4. Look at this case, 9 3/4 because we're going an inch in. Measure fat. Should probably get 2 of these. Alright, one for this side, one for this side. Do them both at the same time. And the grain's going that way. And 3/4 fat. And even 5 inches. These would be 6. And we want to be a little fat in that as well. And of course, I wasn't using sub-0, I was using sub-1, so 6 inches, there we go. Let's cut this out and we'll measure the second one. Let's give this a little curl to it so it'll sit on the wing better. Alright, and that's the second piece for the other side. Just a little curl to it also. Okay, in the meantime, let's fold this up. Set it aside, get it out of the way. And start this. So what the plan is, I'm going to do the, because I don't know how much, if I have enough tissue paper. I'm going to do the top of the wings. This is done. Top of the wing, top of the elevator, and the rudder. And if I have anything left over, then I'm going to do the bottom of the top wing and then the bottom of the bottom wing. If I need to, I can get more tissue paper, but we'll see. Alright, so how's this going to fit in there? It's actually going to be big. I need to trim this. probably should use the cutting board, but I'm a little lazy at the moment. And let's see how that fits. That fits a little better. And there's still some overlap here. And do I want to cut that now, or do I want to cut that as I place it? And cut it now. I think what I'm going to do is not actually cut the notch out. Just make a slot, right, and come back and clean that up. Okay, let's get it open. It open we will go, it open we will go. I hold an area, it open we will go. There, I guess you can see me. Get the front edge and the back edge. And the ribs. Oh, barbecue sauce. Just salt and pepper. Oh, we don't want not going that far. Well, that was a waste of glue. here. Why is it acting like... I wonder now if a smaller brush would be better for this inside work. Hey Roy, how you doing? Thank you, it's good to be back. How's the sound? Sound okay, camera's okay, lights okay? So I started today with showing the Smithsonian pictures. So if you want to rewind the video, watch that, and then fast forward back to real time. Or I was also planning to, when I sign off before the dirt video, run the Smithsonian video again. Something tells me I should have done the bottom wing first. looks okay? Great. See if we can't keep it that way. What do you think of the back view camera? The camera on the lower right. No, I'm going to keep that there. It's my luck I would tip it over. Over just a moment. Okay, this camera I'm pretty sure gets the back of my head when I lean over. This one at the moment is so out of the way that it shouldn't. But I'm concerned is the one on the lower right, way at the back of the table here. How does that look? Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything I can do about completely keeping my head out of the back of my head out of the shot. Might have to fix that. Definitely gonna have to fix that. Damn. that didn't quite work out as planned. Alright, now the other side. If I do that, and that, that might work. Maybe I need to cut these notches anyhow. And not just a slit. It looks like a good angle, and when you lean forward and to the left, the video overlay covers the back of your head. Now, let's see if we can do a better job with this one. So, get some dope there. And some dope here. So when I was off the 2 weeks, the hubcap fell off. So I had to start today gluing the hubcap back on. See if we can't get this light out. I must have, yes. Bad part of town. I think, maybe, Stetson might have took it for a spin. He parked it then. Someone took the hubcap. I still have the hubcap, but it fell off. Oh, wondering why it was so dark. Looking for a set of lights on. There we go. That should help see stuff. Did you just delete that one, Roy, about going to a party in the wrong side of town? Because it just disappeared. Disappeared on the phone. Okay. Did you part? Okay, got that one. Glad not lead. Stupid autocorrect. Okay. Damn, I guess I didn't want to fat finger. What the hell, I can't type. Yeah, I have the same problem, Roy. Still having a hard time seeing what I'm doing. I typed that he borrowed the Sopwith Camel to go to a party on the south side. Glad there's no graffiti on it. Yes. Well, I would just work the graffiti into the, the camouflage effect. Really having a hard time getting this tissue paper today to stick to where I want it to stick. But then getting the dope on the small stuff. I guess the new vehicle he bought didn't make a big enough. Well, no, he bought the. If we're pursuing this fantasy, he bought his new car. He would have bought the new car after taking Daddy's Sopwith Camel for a joyride. I think I got this. Clean up a bit, take a breath. Grab some of my Coke, Coca-Cola, not the other Coke. And go on to the next part. My drink is here. Okay. Stop touching it. It won't cure. All right. So for the next part, I want subtract 1, which I should go actually measure the long part. Which in this case would be subtract 1, 5 inches. I'm going to go 5 1/4. Subtract 1. Yeah, 5 1/4. By. It's probably the same amount as the other. Yep, 5 inches. Put it there. Get my tissue paper. Oh, I can use this scrap. Yeah, I can use the scrap as is for the most part. Alright, the grain is running this way. And I just need 5¼ inches. That's what she said. Fat. You're not using sub-zero, you're using sub-1, Meyer. You gotta remember that. Oops, I should use my cutting board. Which is just the back end of a clipboard. Car looks nice though. I hope he enjoys the payments for the next. Yep. Well, yep. I don't care so much if he enjoys making the payments. I'm more concerned that he makes the payments. I'm sure he will. I have all confidence that he will. That might even go better. I mean, it's still the bottom wing, but it's the outside. So I should have more control, easier to get at stuff. So did you get to see the Smithsonian video? What are you telling me? If he plans on moving out with that 7-year, that's when things will get. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna move out. We settled on a rent. It should be a fairly generous rent. Well, he might finish paying off his car before I finish putting together this plane. Why does it look like I didn't get this? But I don't think the scrap piece is going to be big enough for here. Oh, just if I was a little more sure of myself, this might just work. We'll give it a try. Alright, 5 1/4. Not yet, I will watch it today. I've been temporarily addicted to watching previous metal refining videos. The YouTuber is Streeps. Well, I plan on, like I said earlier, when I close out, playing a lower res version, 920 by 540, instead of the 960 by 1040, instead of the 1920 by 1080 that I've already loaded up. Mark my notches. It didn't go too well. Why is this one being such a pain in the mind? Okay. precious street tips. Cheers. God, my eyes. Street tips. Okay. See how we do. It's not a race. And so if I need to, I can always do it again. I'm just trying to not to have to go out and get more tissue paper. And I'm also a little concerned about my running out of dope. But one thing, one step at a time. Yes, it's your winning. Or is it whining? No, it's not whining. Don't know what I'm winning. Patience? Am I winning patience? Definitely could use more patience. Why am I cleaning this off? They're still gonna need it. It's the fumes, Roy. Oh, I'm winning the race, am I? You know, I'm the only person that could lose a one-person race. And there goes the bugs. One did something that the other one didn't like. First prize, I would assume, is satisfaction that you completed. Get that. That is definitely be the first prize, first place prize. Just completing it. Never mind the quality of the completion, just as long as it's completed. Okay, I think I'm done. We'll let that dry over the week. And what time is it? My clock on the wall is a battery hog. 240. Oh, I like that view on the lower right. Yeah, the clock on the wall is a battery hog, so it's, it's a good 20 minutes behind. Alright, next I'm going to do is the elevator. The top of the elevator. And then both sides of the rudder. And then the underside of the top wing, the underside of the bottom wing, and an underside of the elevator if I have tissue paper left and can't find any. Anymore. Alright. But my scrap tissue should be enough for the elevator and the rudder. I would hope. Could be wrong. Been wrong before. So, 4 1/4. Yeah, 4 1/4. Biplane by 3 1/2. Yep. And I need dose of those. Five views, but 3 current views. I don't know how we get 5 views unless there were 2 people coming in and coming out that didn't say hi. If you're one of those 2 people and you're still here, please say hi. Don't have to engage in the conversation. 2 1/4 by 3 1/2. No, 4 1/4 by 3 1/2. Measuring instrument. Marking instrument. 4 1/4, which is 5 1/4, and we want it fat. Alright, we want to try to make 2 of these. Let's go down about here. Well, I just marked the edge of the ruler and let the tissue paper that. Try this again. There we go. And 2, 3 1/2. 3 1/2. 3 1/2, which is actually 4 1/2 minor. Remember, we're not doing sub-0, we're doing sub-1. I know I actually hit the power button on my phone and had to rejoin. Maybe one was possible. Anything's possible with YouTube. And I think I need to extend this by just a bit. Okay, 3 1/2. And the grain is running that way. If you want to call those singing lessons from the dogs, that's fine. They're like I said, one is probably doing something that the other one doesn't want it to do and is upset about it. Right. So this goes here. This probably doesn't have to be as accurate as the wing because this will have nothing to do with lift. And it doesn't need to be arrow aerodynamic. I think when I put the other side on, I'm going to call it a day. The rest I can take care of after I trim it up after it dries next week. You're right, the bottom right video displays a good perspective. Yeah, it does. You know, it's lower and looking up. Which probably isn't a natural view. I don't need to trim that one. So let's get gluing. Alright. Let that sit over the week. We'll trim up any overhang. We'll trim up any of the overhang next week and work on the put paper on the rudder and then the underside of the wings. See how that goes. One more drink. And switch over to the computer desk. It's a fairly decent size. And switch scenes. Go back to here. Look at the camera, smile, and thank everyone who has made it this far through the video. Roy, thanks for coming by again as always. Anyone who's watching this in the future, thank you for making it this far into the video. After that, it's time to paint. Yes, yes. Yes, when I finish with all the tissue, I can start painting. Yeah, so everybody, thank you for making it this far into the video. Before I completely sign off, let's rewatch this. Look, an echo chamber of derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Alright, I said all that without the volume up. Yeah, I just caught that. Just caught that. So, yes. The mic is on now. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? So, yes, thank you for making it this far in the video. I hope you enjoyed some of the pictures from my time in DC, the Smithsonian, and especially that it is a Sopwith Camel. And yeah, let me say goodbye again, this time with the audio on. Thank you for coming by. Have a good day. Be safe. Be a friend to someone who needs a friend. And the last thing I have to say is, look, an echo chamber of derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp.
Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp,
Gravity is not a force.
Einstein released nuclear.
Jerp, 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 jerp.
Dub, 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 dub.